As we continue in our observance of Holy Week, today we come to what has traditionally been called Spy Wednesday. Now, today we remember the moment where Judas Iscariot slipped off from Jesus and the disciples to make a deal with the Jewish leaders there in Jerusalem to betray Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. Now, the leaders there wanted to arrest Jesus quietly so as not to stir up his vast followers and fans. And so Judas agreed to take them to where Jesus was at an opportune time and to identify Jesus so that they could arrest him. And that's exactly what he would do the next night when he would lead a group of Jewish police to where Jesus and the disciples were praying in the Garden of Gethsemane. Judas walked right up to Jesus and kissed his cheek, betraying his identity. The police would soon arrest Jesus and lead him away in chains and eventually to the cross. Now, it's important to note that although Judas was part of the disciples, he wasn't a real disciple. He was a spy in their midst, a fake, a fraud, the son of perdition. He was near Christ and the people of Christ, but he wasn't of Christ. Jesus didn't have his heart. And so, beloved, I wonder, does Jesus have your heart? It doesn't matter that you grew up in a Christian home or a Christian community or how much you go to church or that you hang around Christian people. The question is, do you love Jesus? Does he have your heart? If he doesn't, then you could very well betray Jesus just like Judas did. And perhaps you already have. And you probably did it for much less than 30 pieces of silver. Beloved, Jesus doesn't just want your body, he wants your heart. And so, will you give it completely to him this Easter season? Change begins in you.
The Change Begins in You is brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville, Patrick Allen Companies, Mitchell Tire and Wrecker in Collinsville, and Mowdy Cabinetry.